my newest craft kit ever, Super Not Another Crap Kit, packed with 23 arts and craft supplies, well over 7.5 pounds, and you get to make your own epic creature because you get a handmade mold made by me, and then you can cast it to make a character figure on 4 legs like this, in which you can customize it and turn it into epic characters like these ones. And as you can see, it takes any kind of skill level to have fun. But remember, this special collaboration with Smart Art is only available in limited quantities. You'll find the link in the description as well as in the pinned comment. If you want to see the full video unboxing of what's inside, I'll also link that down below. Hey Grains, so, because sometimes I miss viral trends here and there and there and here. One of the viral trends that I did miss out on, and yes, they still are viral on TikTok, is something called clay cracking. For those of you who don't know clay cracking, basically you have clay and then an outer shell, and it's supposed to make a satisfactory sound like this. And I find it hilarious because sometimes you have to guess what color is on the inside.
Guess the color. Blue or purple? Brown or green? Yellow or orange?
So we're gonna do that together. I'm gonna try and make one with you, and then I'm going to make a compilation where you have to guess what color's on the inside, okay? I love guessing games, so we gonna do that. And clay cracking is kind of both ASMR and a fidget type of activity. So I'm super excited and really curious to see how this $5 craft kit of clay cracking is going to hold up. Is it gonna be worth your cash, or is it gonna go
in the trash?
And the other thing I picked up for $5, this thing, it was $5. This chicken, it's a chicken, right? Yeah, it's a chicken, makes the most hilarious noises ever. If you have headphones, you have been warned, remove your headphones right now. Okay, you ready? And then the release. You are the best $5 I've ever spent. You are now part of this channel. No tag, we're not sending you back. You're my life now, okay? Okay, I'll stop. This is worth the $5 for me. Probably a good fidget toy. I'm sticking to it. This is my fidget toy. I told you, I like to be obnoxious with my fidget toys, so... Right, chicken?
Yes.
Oh, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. We do all sorts of weird, wacky reviews, whether fidget toys or craft kits. We're just here for a good time. And if you click on all notifications, you become a grain of salt in the Salt Shaker family. By the way, I wanted to let you grains know about a game I've been absolutely adoring very recently. And this game is called 2 Dots. Let me show you some of the gameplay. In addition to a beautifully minimalistic design, this game is both relaxing and has absolutely adorable music and vibe. I found myself wanting to play it anytime I just wanted a mental break. And you get to play the Connect the Dots puzzle. Despite the fact that it looks simple, it is challenging but yet relaxing because there's no timer. Just trust me on this, you will absolutely love it. But, look at this absolutely beautiful scavenger hunt art. In these weekly events, it's kind of like a Where's Wally, and you need to find different characters and items within the map. Even the ambiance in the map is really cool. Kind of feels like a cafe or just hanging out somewhere. That's pretty awesome. The game truly does feel like an adventure. The trailer says it itself. It's kind of like an adventure. And hey, if you don't want to take my word for it, there's over 115 million downloads. And yes, it's free to download, both on iOS and Android. So if you're interested in a really relaxing and beautifully aesthetic game, check out 2 Dots with my link down below. And just by even downloading the game and checking them out, yes, again, free to download, you're also supporting the channel. Thank you 2 Dots for making an absolutely gorgeous game and for sponsoring today's video. Clay cracking. This one seems to be a kind of food theme, everything from a pretzel to a pizza, burger, hot dog, and fries. Why am I getting hungry? I just ate. And it looks to be a very simple process of mold and paint, seal, and then crack. But I'm going to go out on a limb here since I've never done this before. Since we have to let the paint dry and seal it, my guess is we have to let it probably dry overnight. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. Then back of the box basically shows us that we do have a bag of clay, paints for the outside, and then molds. And I guess a sealant, which I'm gonna sniff because I'm curious what it is. And for those of you wondering how do we color the inside of actual air dry clay, you can use chalk pastels. That's gonna keep your clay safe, so I'm gonna do that, even though it's not in the box. This is just purely for fun. We're gonna do one as it's intended, and then we're gonna experiment, okay?
Okay.
But you know what time it is? Time to see what we get inside. Really? So, they could have cut down on half the box. As you can see, half the packaging is technically wasted, was not necessary. But you know, they say the bigger the box on the shelf, the more visible it is. So it is definitely marketing. I don't like that. Don't do it. Tetris everything as much as you can. And here's what we get inside. We have the burger, fries, lettuce, mushroom. Oh yeah, for the pizza. True. By the way, for those of you who say,
Pineapples don't belong on pizza.
let the people eat their pineapples on the pizza. It's okay. We don't have to eat the same thing. I like ketchup on my eggs. You have a problem with that? Because I like ketchup on everything. So here's our plastic mold, very thin, but it's not bad quality. It does hold itself. This is a little white. Let's bring our felt in. Here we have the clay. And this is a pretty big bag of clay. I have to say, I'm impressed. It is soft. Usually these bags of clay come in really hard, especially some of them from Crayola. I'm looking at you, Crayola. I'm not stopping the feud that we have here just because I haven't done your crap kits for so long. I didn't forget you, don't worry. You're still in my heart and my deep evil dog heart. And then we have fast food type colors of paint. We're gonna check if they're actually dry or still good. A paintbrush, very plasticky and bendy. But oddly enough, the bristles are not plastic. Some of the paintbrushes we got in the Crayola kits were actually plastic bristles. This is not plastic, so that's good. And then we have the sealant, which I'm not sure if it's supposed to be yellow because it did show that it was clear on the box. So hopefully it still does work. You know what? I'm gonna sniff it. What does it smell like? Hang on, I'm going into my sniff inventory. It has this weird mixture between licorice, which I like, and then alcohol, which I don't think works well with licorice. So it's kind of like an alcohol licorice, kind of. And then we have the ASMR guide. Okay, this one shows a donut. And okay, this definitely shows the wrong thing. Oh boy. So here it shows us how to make a cupcake, a macaron, a lollipop, a donut. This is the wrong guide, my friends. Hello, my friends. You did the wrong guide. This is fast food, not delicious dessert. You definitely did it wrong. You definitely did it wrong. What am I supposed to do? All right, so we have our surface so that the clay doesn't stick to it, and we go open you. And there we go. We're gonna make the entire bag. Not on camera. On camera, we're gonna make one creation and see how it goes. Now, the instructions don't say much. They say just do the mold and then paint it and then put a couple of coats of this. And it says it could take up to 48 hours. But from what I've read or watched online is that this is what makes it crack. So we're just gonna have to speed through drying the paint. We don't have to wait 24 hours for the paint to dry, right? I hope. So here's our clay. Oh my god, that is so soft. Oh, you are nice. You're very nice. All right, so let's make a burger because the burger seems to be the biggest thing. Like us. Oh no, are we gonna have enough? Here's our burger. Okay. I don't even know if we're gonna have enough clay now. Push it out. Here's our bun. Look at the little sesames. Oh, that is really crackly. Let me fix that. I don't like this. Where's my water? I need to make you softer. I need to make you softer. Okay, I got this. Don't panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. I got you. I got you. There. Okay, now it should be nice and smooth. None of that cracking stuff. No cracking. We keep the cracking under the water. Okay, and then you coming out now? Are you cracked? No. Better. Better. Definitely better. But that's okay. There's not much we could do. Okay, bear with me here. What's a hamburger look like? I'm just dragging the box from the floor. Okay, I see. So we need tomatoes, lettuce, cheese. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. So here's the lettuce. We're gonna keep the lettuce very thin, so I'm gonna use smaller pieces. Let's see how that's gonna look like. Let's push you through like so. What kind of toppings do you like on your hamburger? I actually like everything but no onions. I don't like raw onions. If they're pickled onions, sure. Okay, come out. Oh my gosh, come out! Oh my god! You're getting sticky! Yeah, sure. I mean, lettuce leaves are supposed to be loosey-goosey. Sure, okay. I have to say that the clay does stick to the surface of the actual molds. So I feel like maybe they should have given us some kind of cornstarch or... There we go. I got you. So this is bottom bun. Here is our tomato. How are you going to look like? Don't be a disappointment, please. Please. There you go. Is that a 4-leaf clover? No, that's a 3-leaf clover in a tomato. That's okay. We're gonna cut it in half. They didn't give us tools. Oh, you sneaky snakes in the sand, slithering everywhere. Oh, it's true. I was like, what did we miss? We didn't make the actual meat or veggie patty, whatever your preference is. I ain't here to judge. I like them all. I like them all. All right, here we go. Squishing it in. Please turn out to be a good patty. We only want deliciousness here. And pushing it out. Come on. Very nice. Very nice. The instructions do say to use some water in between the layers. So this is bottom bun. Voila. Put a little bit of water. We have our patty. No. I don't think it needs the water, but okay. And then we're gonna put our lettuce like so. There you go. Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare to actually paint. And then we're gonna put a tomato like so. I think we should put 2 tomatoes. I'm gonna make another one right now. Here's the other tomate. I think that's good. Oh, cheese! Oh my god, the cheese! There's no mold for cheese, so I'm just gonna take this bit and smush it until it's long and melty, like so. Put you right on top. There you go. Very nice. It's hard to distinguish anything from anything. A little bit of water, and voila. Look at this burger! Oh, I hope this is gonna be satisfactory to crack. Alright, let's paint it. Oh, I totally forgot. It is now time for us to find out if these paints are poo-poo. Oh, it does look juicy. Oh, look at you. It is juicy. Okay. Let's check on our red. I'm just gonna use the same stick, which is fine. Just desaturating. Yes. Okay, $5 kit. I see you. And we'll go with the yellow, which is clearly also very, very juicy. Very nice. I will be mixing some of the colors to lighten them up a bit, but I'm not going to use, at least not for this one specifically. Oh, there you go. That's okay. We lighten the green a little bit. Yellow and green go together because that's how you make green. You put the blue and you put the yellow and you make the green. Voila. Very nice. I have to say, despite the fact that this kit is indeed $5, it is pretty impressive. And I'm gonna start painting from the inside so I don't have any issues holding the piece. So I'm gonna start with our patty, which is all the way down here, I'm guessing. There goes our patty. Very nice. Oh gosh, I'm painting it the best I can, okay? The box definitely has better looking than I do, but this is a question of precision through a camera. Do not judge me, because I'd like to see you do better. Okay? I'd like to see you do better. So now that the patty has its own little coat, I went ahead and did the rest of the burger because, I mean, we do have the colors to make a burger. And so here is my absolutely beautifully realistic burger. We're going to set it aside, let the paint fully dry before we put this weird mixture. I heard that nail polish should work equally well, and I'm pretty sure I have the Holo Taco top coat. So we're gonna use that nail polish for the other ones. But for now, we have all this air dry clay to actually use. So let's make pieces this big. And I do want to color it, so I'm going to show you how I color it, but I'm not going to show you the exterior of when I paint it because it's going to be the same process. And then we're going to play the guessing game when we break it, okay? It's always fun. Bear with me here. So let's say I want to turn this clay pink. I'm just going to take this and shave it off. Like so. Voila. And now you just go mix it until it becomes pink. You can use paint if you want, as long as it's not too watery, otherwise it gets sticky and gross. That's not the point. So you're just gonna keep mixing it until it turns the shade of pink that you want. So I'm gonna keep doing this process over a couple of times and I'll show you what it looks like. And here is the pink that I wanted to go with. I could go darker if I wanted to, but let's just stick to this light pink. And now I'm going to do the exact same process, which is paint the outside, let it dry, and then we're gonna come back with these. Now that all of our clay is done, it's time for this alcoholic licorice smelling thing. Apparently we're supposed to put that as soon as possible, otherwise we risk the clay on the inside actually getting, you know, dry, as it should. Oh no, how do I do this? How do I pull you out? Oh no, is this, oh okay, that is the weirdest. Well, that is broken. Clearly, it should have attached to this. Okay, let's try this again. Push it in. Of course, my luck, it's gonna be broken. Let's try you again. Come off. Come off. No. That's why you're $5. We found it. We found your $5 reason. Let's push you in there. It's gonna get dirty. That's totally okay. Are you in there now? Ew. 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 Oh, I need to wash my hand. Oh, that is gross. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I guess good thing we have the hollow taco, which we're gonna use on the other ones. We're gonna see which one gives us actually the good crunch. So let's go and dip you in there. All right, there you go. That is so viscousy. Oh, gross. It's like a snot. Oh, okay. Here you go. Oh, that is not going on right. There's just no spreadage. I can't get this to spread. Oh, no. Do I just dunk you? Do I dunk you on there? Oh, that's not very spreading. That is not very spreading. I think we found why it's $5, Grains, but I am determined to do this. I got you. There we go. I'm gonna coat the whole thing and we're gonna come back to that one specifically in 24 hours, but. The hollow taco top coat. I feel like this brown is ready for it. So let's see how well the hollow taco actually goes on top. That's supposed to give us a nice coat, right? Let's see you. Oh, yes. Apparently the more coats, the better. So I'm gonna be here for a while. All right, my little shinies. I shall see you in the morning when you're all dry.
The next day.
Here we are the next day, and I have to say that the hollow taco for these ones, it doesn't seem like it would give us a good crunch. So if you can see here, it is quite soft. What we don't want is soft. However, the questionable $5 kit, if I just press on one of the sides, you can hear a crunch, right? You hear that? So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another coat. However, this time it's going to be with our questionable liquid. I think that probably if we wanted the hollow taco to work, the top coat for nail, for those of you who don't, I keep saying hollow taco. It's the top coat for nails. The glossy top coat. Top coat. We would at least need, I'm guessing, like 6 coats probably. And nobody got time for that. So I'm taking our questionable liquid and putting a nice thick one right on top of each one, because it doesn't matter if the sides really crack. The most important is really when you go from the top and go whoosh, like that. Okay, so this is day 3 and I just woke up, but I think they're ready. I think after 3 days, I think they're ready. One shower later, me. Good. Finally, okay, we're here. Look, I'm getting prepped to sit down properly and have this chat with you. We're done. We have clay cracking. I don't know if you could hear it. It hears like it's probably gonna crack very easily though. Again, let me know in the comment section below if you have an easier way to do this instead of waiting 3 days. I had to wait for the paint to dry. I had to do the glossy coat. They said 24 hours, let that one dry. And I found that one coat was enough, so I had to do a second coat. So it's a 3-day video. I spent so much time. So here's our first ever clay cracking craft. I'm really excited to try this. Let us go ahead and try. Please work. And let's listen. Oh, that is satisfying. Yes. It still smells like a little bit of a licoricey alcohol. Now, to make this next part really fun, we're going to do a guessing game. Can you guess what color is on the inside of this red clay cracking shell? So is it green or purple? I'm gonna put 5 seconds on the screen. And ready, set. Oh. It's green. For those of you wondering, this does have a bit of a layer, so the crunch is technically coming from this, not the paint. This little layer over here, which is that weird licoricey yellowish liquid. And the clay on the inside is actually still soft. Look how soft it is. So you can technically still use this to make a creation if you wanted to, and then just let it dry. But you'll just have to remove these parts. Actually, that's not too hard. Not bad at all. Okay, so if you like air dry clay, it's not wasted. Can you guess the color that's on the inside of this clay cracking? Is it purple or orange? 5 seconds. And time to smush. Oh yes. And it is purple. Listen. I feel like there's something I may have done wrong, so I'm really excited to know what you grains can tell me, because it feels more like a rip than an actual crack. But yeah, still super soft on the inside. Oh, this one less. Interesting. Interesting. Can you guess what's in the brown clay cracking here? Is it red or is it blue? 5 seconds on the clock. Cracking time. Oh, that sounded good. It's red. Look at that. What color is inside this blue clay cracking? Is it going to be pink or yellow? 5 seconds on the clock. Off we go. Pink. Look at that. It just comes off easy. Interesting. And here's the cracking. Now the question is this kit worth your cash, or does it go
In the trash.
Honestly, for $5, this kit did what it needed to do. And for those of you curious, I got it from Five Below. So I think as an introductory project, yeah, it's definitely worth your cash. But I do feel like we can probably get some better cracks. Don't take this out of context. I'm sure there's better cracks out there that we can work on. But in the meantime, if you want to watch me make some tumblers with Mariah Elizabeth, make sure you check up here. And if you want to watch something a little bit more fidget toy-esque, make sure you check down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.